Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to your gentle restorative practice. We'll start lying down. So I'm going to take a heart bench with something underneath my knees, but you can really do whatever you want. You can lie down flat on the mat. You can elevate your legs. You could bring the soles of your feet together. You could use blankets and pillows and things or nothing at all, totally up to you. All right, and we're gonna get going. So as you can see, I've left the space I was in for about 3 months in New Jersey, and I'm in our temporary Philly space. So you have a new background to take in. All right, so just lying down, making yourself really comfortable. You want to feel like you can let the body completely release, whether you're on props or you're on the mat flat. And let's just start to let the body soften. So you're not holding in any place. You're not gripping. You're not feeling any tensing through the body. So maybe starting at the feet, just letting them soften, maybe wiggle your toes, let the legs get nice and heavy. Let the arms release, palms are soft. Maybe wiggling the jaw a little bit. And we'll take a nice long inhale through the nose, deep into your heart, and exhale it out. Inhaling deep through the nose. And exhaling out. Inhaling deep again. And exhale it out. And continue with this breath. Nice and full in the body. You should really hear your inhale and exhale. Pulling the breath through the inhale up into the sinuses, behind the eyes. So as we breathe deep into the body, we're nourishing the nervous system, we're nourishing the adrenals, all of these different parts of the body that react very acutely when we are overwhelmed and stressed. So we're calling the body back into its perfect balance, its natural state. Feeling the base of the head resting on that grounded surface, whatever it may be. Feel like the face can relax. A few more moments here. And then we're going to start taking soft movements in the fingers, in the toes, rolling the ankles maybe. And in your own time, just starting to find some length through the body as you stretch, maybe up and over, maybe out to the side, maybe a combination. Just feeling the length of the body, starting to pull the breath from your fingertips all the way down towards the toes. And just enjoying this space where we are invited to move slowly with care, not needing to be in any rush. And if the mind is very busy this morning, you can recite mantras, anything that calls to you, but maybe it's be here now. Maybe you come back to something like that, or be present. You can inhale the first syllable, exhale the second word, however it works for you, like inhale, be, exhale, present. Just some things to offer if you're feeling a little bit scattered. Although morning is easier, I feel like, to practice in terms of the busyness of our minds. We haven't exactly gotten too far into the day, so that's helpful. All right, so from here, if you're flat on the mat, you can slowly start to bring your knees to your chest. If you have props underneath you, you can bend your knees, rolling to the side to move them out of the way. And then we're all going to meet on the back, knees to chest. So just rocking from side to side. Maybe you're circling. Maybe the knees open, getting deeper into the pelvis and the groin area. Start connecting to the feeling part of your body as opposed to the thinking part of our minds. How do you feel this morning? Do you feel relaxed already? Do you feel tired? Do you feel drained? Are you feeling happy for the weekend? What emotions are coming up that you would claim for yourself? Emotions or just feelings. It doesn't have to be specific, of course. All right, from here, we're going to let the feet draw up to the sky and rolling through the ankles, just start to lengthen through the backs of the legs, creating some reversal of circulation, as we often do in this class. And then we're going to slowly let the legs open into a V. You could hold the outer legs if that's helpful, just very slow. And then we're going to bring them together and we're going to cross them like a scissor. But we're moving nice and slow. So we're just slowly opening up, let's say on the inhale. Exhale, we cross the legs like a scissor, reaching into the outer hips. Good, opening slowly. And scissor, and continue on your own. So if you feel a lot of, release through this tightness, that's very normal. If you're feeling just super, super tight, we're just getting started. We don't often open up this inner region of the legs. So don't go too deep on any kind of judgment of your body. Just witness the stretch and breathe. Good, and we'll just do one more crossing, and then we'll open. And then we're going to bend the knees and just pause here with the knees wide. You can bring your hands on the knees if you want, and just let the shoulders relax. Take a deep breath into your pelvis and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to bring the knees together. You're going to bring your right ankle on top of the left thigh. Flex the right foot and start to bring the right knee towards you. And again, just easing into it. My hips are feeling extra tight this morning, so I can already feel that I'm not going to press as hard as I normally do. Try to keep those shoulders heavy, not crunched up towards the legs. So let's just see how this goes. You're going to take your left foot down. Your right ankle is still connected. So for here, while we pause, you're just going to press your right knee away from the body. So you're really opening up that inner right hip crease and up into the right side of the body. Just take a couple breaths there. And then we're going to cross the right leg on top of the left, just like you would if you were in a chair. You're going to open up your arms with the palms facing up and just start to tip the legs towards the left and just see how far you go. And then the upper body can turn towards the left. Nice, long, slow breath. All right, we're gonna slowly unwind, coming back to center and release the legs. We're gonna set the left ankle on top of the right thigh, press the left knee away from you, and then start to draw the right knee up. Shoulders relaxed. Couple last breaths here. And then we're going to slowly release the hands, drawing the right foot to the mat. Take a moment once again and press that left knee away from you. Open up into that left inner hip area. And then you're going to slowly cross the left leg over the right. Arms are wide, palms up, and start to bring both knees to the right. Upper body starts to turn to the left. Long, slow breathing. Take a last breath here. And then slowly come back to center. Unwind the legs. Open up the knees, place the feet on the ceiling. We're just gonna take a soft, happy baby here. So you don't even have to catch your outer edges of your feet. You could catch your shins and keep it a little bit looser just because we're not so warmed up. But if you want to grab the edges, be my guest, feel into it. And we're just gonna rock. Let it be extra playful this morning. See if you can really kind of get some momentum to go side to side and just see what starts to open up for you. And breathing. Good. All right, so then we're going to come back to center. We're going to bring the knees together, take a long breath in through the nose. Exhale out through your mouth. One more, inhale through the nose, into the heart. Exhale out through the mouth. Okay, we're going to roll onto the side. Whatever side makes sense for you, shift to that direction. Come on to maybe your lower arm. If that feels right, just pause for a moment. Feel the ground underneath you, holding you. That energy of feeling steady. And then we're going to use our hands to very slowly press up to your seat. And we're going to come and sit for a little bit. So if you want to add something underneath your seat, you're welcome to. And if you have blocks near you, yoga blocks that you may want to use, just bring them close again. You don't need yoga blocks for what we're doing, but if you have them, they may be nice. All right, so coming into your seat and letting your palms relax on your thighs. Eyes can close. Finding the elevation of your posture. Take a long breath in and exhale. Let's lift the shoulders up to the ears and slowly roll them down. So rolling them up on the inhale, exhale down, circling and massaging into the shoulders, into the heart. And then just take one more and let the shoulders sink into where they want to be. That it's in perfect alignment for your seated position. Sitting in this regal position, very lifted. The breath can easily flow all the way from the crown directly down the center line of the body, passing through the third eye, the throat, the heart, the belly and the solar plexus, the sacrum, and down into your root, where we get the energy of belonging and a bit of that feeling of worthiness. Taking a long deep breath in and exhaling out. You could keep your hands on your lap or maybe bring your hands to your body in some way. Well, maybe your upper body, I should say, maybe your belly and your heart, or you could have two hands on your belly, two hands on your heart. Listen to yourself intuitively and let that guide where the hands may travel or maybe they stay right where they were. If they're on your upper body, really call the breath into your hands. Everyone, let the belly totally relax so we can really start to unwind any tension that we're holding there. Excuse me. So breath nice and full. calling in our presence here as we unwind from the week. And we can start to open up a new energy as we take it forward into the weekend, one of peace and presence, where we give ourselves permission to move at our own paces, not needing to rush. Bringing the palms to press, go ahead and give them a nice rub. Create some new energy as we move forward into our practice and into our weekend. Press the palms strongly, thumbs to your heart, rising up. And if you'd like to set an intention for yourself, I know as we just passed through 2 eclipses in a row, first the full moon and then the new moon, it's been a bit of an intense time. Well, I would say the last almost 2 years have been a bit of an intense time, but I know people have been really going through it recently, and if that resonates with you at all, just knowing that you're not alone and all of the emotions that we have as humans are equal. One is not better than the other. Being happy is not necessarily better than being sad. It's just different. So allowing ourselves to be just as we are, not having to put on any masks, that can be very stifling, and it can block a lot of our energy, and that can manifest in many different ways: physical symptoms, emotional symptoms. So really allowing us to be just as we are in every moment, it's so important. Taking a long breath in and exhaling out. And we'll chant Om one time, really allowing your voice to open up and expand into your body. So we'll inhale. Om. Coming back to your breath. We're going to reach the fingertips up to the sky, nice and slow, stretching tall through the body. And then we're going to open up the arms, coming down, and you can keep your eyes closed if you want. Palms pressing. Again, reaching up on the inhale. And exhale, taking them down. Just imagine that you're sweeping through your energetic field, the aura, the energy around you. They say that our aura, our energetic field, can be anywhere from 2 to 9 feet beyond our bodies. And that's our resonance, how we show up in spaces. And they say it gets more expansive as we are doing things like taking care of ourselves, meditating, being a little bit more conscious, or a lot more conscious of what we're putting in our bodies, keeping our bodies as clean as possible, staying connected to the earth energy, listening to the cycles of the moon, things like that. And then we'll start to bring the arms down, bring the palms back to your heart, take a long breath in. And exhale, bowing to your heart, honoring yourself for showing up today. We'll release the hands down, circling the head all the way around, nice and slow. Feel free to rock into your upper body. So it could be more than just the head and neck moving. It could be the shoulders a little bit. Maybe you rock. See what feels good. And then we'll take the right ear to the right shoulder and pausing, breathing. If you'd like, right hand reaching over to the opposite ear. Inhale and exhale to release and chin towards your chest, just rolling forward, feeling that stretch up your spine. And then left ear, the left shoulder. And left hand reaching over to the opposite ear. We'll inhale and we'll exhale to release and chin towards your chest. Clasping the hands behind the back. Reach your knuckles down behind you. Start to lift the belly, lift the heart, open the throat. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhaling to lift. Exhale, chin to chest. A couple more on your own. And then chin to chest. We're going to release the hands towards the knees, long arms, and you're going to round into your belly and just let yourself rock here. So the arms kind of keep you from falling back, but you're pulling your spine back and you're rocking and breathing. Okay, very slowly rising up. Take a long breath in and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. We're going to draw the feet forward. So soles of the feet together, long diamond in between the legs, lifting up, circling all the way around. And then melting forward towards the toes. Walking the hands over to the right, reaching to your side. Moving through center and left. And then to center, take a long breath in and exhale to fold. You're going to roll all the way up, lifting tall, lifting the arms up to the sky, and then bringing the right hand down and stretching through your side. Good, lifting up and over. Good, one more on each side. Breathing. And switching. Good, both arms reaching up, inhale. Turning towards your right, lifting tall, inhale. Exhale, gently turn. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, turn. A couple more. And then back to center, arms reaching up, inhale. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale and exhale. All right, and then just reaching the arms up, coming to center, inhale. Press overhead, palms press, stretch. Hands down through your heart, thumbs to your heart center. Take a long breath in and exhale. All right, releasing the hands. So we're going to take the left heel closer and we're going to stretch the right leg out. So left heel closer, right leg forward. This is where if you have blocks, you can bring them closer. If you don't have blocks, don't worry about it at all. Just an option. So for those of you, well, let's reach up, inhale. For those of you that are not using blocks, you can just bring your hands down and then start walking yourself forward to release. If you have blocks and you want to use them, you could bring one or two, the inside of the leg, and then use them for your forehead. So your choice. And we're just going to pause here in this right leg, taking your time, being with that stretch. Couple last moments here. And then we're going to slowly rise up. Take your time, come to the top. And then we're going to lift this left knee, extend it out, and then bring the right foot into the inseam. Same idea. We'll reach up to the sky, belly facing your left foot, and then taking it down with or without blocks. And then slowly rising up. Last seated pose, we're going to bring the soles together. This time the heels are much closer to the pelvis. And then we're just going to circle all the way around. Letting the head roll, letting the weight shift from side to side and forward. Nice long circular breath. And then we're coming back to center. Press the soles of the feet together. Take a long breath in through the nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And in. And down. And when you feel ready, you can open up your eyes and we're going to move on to all fours. So moving everything out of the way, don't need right now. And we'll start to get into our spine a little bit more. Hands nice and wide. And when you're ready, inhale to open up. Exhale to round. And keep that going. A few more sets. And then you're going to round. We're going to tuck the toes, press into your feet, spread your hands, stretch into your knees. You're just pulling your seat back towards your heels with your toes tucked so you can really get that stretch through the joints and the arches. And then as you reach the arms nice and long, turn the shoulders out towards the edges of your mat. So triceps roll towards the mat. That's external rotation of your shoulders. And we're going to push up into downward dog, pedaling through your legs slowly. Stay with your breath. Feel the lengthening of your calves and your hamstrings, the backs of the knees. All right, we're going to come forward to plank, reaching the heels back, move the heart forward, inhale. Exhale, lowering to the belly, tops of the feet press. Inhale, lifting up through your heart. And exhale, lowering, pushing back up onto the knees. We're going to circle the hips all the way around, nice and slow. Get a nice wide swivel going. Good. Coming to draw the hips back. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Press it back. Bringing the knees down to the mat, reaching the right arm up to the sky and stretch up to your side. Inhale, exhale, hand down and switch from side to side. Really lifting up and into that turn of the heart up towards the ceiling. See how much space you can pull into the torso, into your side body. So then when your right arm lifts up again, you're going to roll through the wrist and the hand. Send that arm through behind the left wrist, come onto the shoulder and the head as you slowly turn the heart towards the ceiling. Any left arm variation that you'd like is up to you. Do what feels good. You could reach up to the sky. You could reach over the left ear. You could thread the arm behind you. And then we're going to slowly unwind, sweeping the right arm back up to the sky. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, take that right hand down. Place even weight into your palms, cat and cow. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale to round. Again, inhale and exhale. Next time you round, take it back to neutral. Left arm stretching up to the sky. Roll through the wrists and the fingers. And then thread it through behind the right wrist. Same idea. See if you want an arm variation, opposite side. And then we're rewinding, lifting the left arm up. And left hand pressing down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale to round. Inhale, open up. Exhale to round it back into downward dog. Tuck your toes, move into the shape. We're going to come forward to plank, reaching the heart forward, reach the heels back. Inhale, exhale back to downward dog. Let's do 3 of these. Forward to plank, the knees can always kiss the mat and come down for support. Exhale it back. One more, inhale forward, reaching the heart forward, heels back. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to start to walk the hands back towards the toes, folding into Uttanasana. You can bend your knees, bring more weight to the fronts of the feet. You can clasp or stack your forearms, holding opposite elbows, or you could let the arms hang. Up to you. Maybe a sway from side to side. If you'd like, clasping the hands behind the back, reach your knuckles up and over. And releasing the hands down very slowly, rolling up as you bend your knees. Let your head be last. Slowly, slowly rising to stand. Drop down back into your body. Take a long breath in. Exhale. Maybe bring the hands onto the belly or heart or wherever that feels right to you. You would also leave your arms by your side. Take a long breath in and exhale. Feeling the firmness of your feet grounding into the earth, feeling the energy move up through the legs, into the pelvis and womb space, into the lower sacrum, lower back, across the hips, moving up into the belly and the solar plexus, rising up past the ribs to the heart center, spreading up and underneath your collarbones, into the shoulders, rising up into the neck, lengthening you, taking it up through the sinuses, behind the eyes, into the third eye, and all the way back to up to the crown. Giving you so much stability and energy and length and alignment. Bringing the palms to press at your heart. Go ahead and reach up to the sky. Open the palms. Take a little back bend. Open the arms, folding forward. Tapping your shins, long spine. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Bending your knees, rolling up. Keep that going. Rising up through your arms. Inhale. And making your way down, and continue on your own. All right, just one more set. And then rolling up, meeting at center, taking a breath. When you're ready, we're going to turn long ways on our mat. So toes forward, heels back, parallel feet. Hands on your hips. We're going to lift up, lift the heart, spread across your chest. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. You can bring your hands, fingertips to the ground. You could bend your knees a little bit or shifting more weight to the fronts of the feet. Long, deep breaths. So you can stay here or you can continue to lower, walking your hands more towards the middle of the feet. You can shake out the head gently. And then we're going to walk the hands forward again if they have moved from that place. And we're going to lunge from side to side. So you could keep your feet fixed in this place, or you can rotate the feet and go lower. So you're in charge here, taking care of your body, knowing where your edge is. Very nice. All right, so as you bend into this right knee, you're going to turn your body to that side of the mat. So right knee is bending, left heel lifts. You bring your hands to the inside of the right foot, lower that left knee down, lift the heart and breathe into your psoas. Try to open up your heart here as much as possible. You can exhale out of the mouth, especially when you're really feeling the tension. Good. Slowly rock the hips back, flex that right foot, move the heart forward, lengthening into the hamstring. Good, so your hips are still pretty much hovering over the left knee. And then we're going to bend into the knee, extend through that left leg, spin the left heel down, open up to warrior two. Coming back to reverse. Rising up, right elbow to right thigh. Reach the left arm up to the sky and then take it over the cheek. And then we're going to rise up, straightening that right leg. Take a breath. Center your hips. Coming back to reverse. Everyone looks really good. Coming back, feeling that side body opening again, and then lifting up. Lots of core control as we shift forward and then down. Reaching the energy up to the left fingertips. And then slowly rising up. Inhaling here. Exhale, bend into the knee. Coming back to reverse. We're going to cycle the hands down to the mat, lifting the left heel back into downward dog, spreading your hands. You could stay here or forward to plank, reaching the heart forward. Inhale, exhale to lower. Scooping the heart up, inhale. Exhale it back, downward dog. Walking the hands back to the feet, folding over the legs. Bending your knees, slowly rolling up, shoulders down the back. All right, from here, back to our stance. At the center, toes forward, heels back. This time, your choice. We can start hands on the hips, or you can start hands clasped behind the back. Optional. Knuckles down, lifted heart, inhale. Once again, we're hinging forward, bringing the arms with you. More weight to the fronts of the feet. You can add a little bend to the knees if that's helpful. And then we're going to release those arms, nod the head a little bit. And on this side, we're just going to bend right into the left knee. Just go ahead and bend into that left knee lunge. Turn the left foot to the top of the mat. Lift the back right heel. Hands are at the inside of the left foot. Right knee comes down. Good. Yep. Breathing. Rocking the hips back, flexing the left foot. And then we're going to bend into that left knee. Lift the right leg, start to walk the left foot to center. Right heel spinning down, open up, warrior two. Arms wide, coming back to reverse. Lifting up, left elbow on left thigh, reaching up and over. Rising up, straightening that left leg, take a breath, back to reverse. Lifting up, space in the left hip, reaching forward, taking it down, Trikonasana. Not too much weight in that left hand, keep lifting yourself up. All right, slowly rising up, inhale, exhale, bending, back to reverse. Cycling the hands down to the mat, back to downward dog. Last time, pressing it back. You can stay here or forward to plank. Inhale, exhale to lower. Scooping the heart up, inhale. Exhale back to downward dog. And melting into child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touched. Send your seat back to rest. Forehead grounding. All right, you're gonna slowly walk the hands up. Take a moment as your head lifts over your hips again. And we're gonna come and sit and do a little bit of breath work before we lie down again. So if you want to sit on something, or if you want to put on your socks and your layers, now would be a good time. Okay. So you're just gonna come to sit comfortably. And let you relax. Take a couple deep breaths. And then we're just going to take our right hand, our thumb, and you're going to softly close off the right nostril, and you're going to start breathing through the left side. Nice and long and slow. So this left side nostril breathing takes us into a more restful and calm place, really setting our nervous system up to relax. So as you move into this, you want to really elongate and expand the breath as much as possible. See if you can take the breath into new places of the body. And you want to aim for matching the length of your inhale to the length of your exhale. We won't be here for too much longer, staying with it as best you can. All right, after your next exhale, slowly release the right hand down to your lap and feel the breath through both sides of the nose. And then from here, we're going to slowly move on to our backs. If you're ready, you come straight into Shavasana. Otherwise, you can take any lap shape that feels good to you. But hopefully you feel nice and relaxed. You lie down and make sure that you're warm enough. Long, slow breaths as you take yourself into your sleep. Beginning to deepen your breath. Starting to draw in soft movements back into your fingers, toes, and jaw. Stretching out any way that feels good to you. Lengthening through the body again. We'll start to bend the knees. And you can make your way onto your side comfortably and just pause there once again, feeling the earth underneath you, holding you, that energy of support always there. Feeling the breath, coming back more consciously. You can start to use your hands to gently press yourself up to your seat, little by little. And once you arrive, you can either lay your hands on your lap or maybe onto your belly heart area, wherever it feels right. Taking some last moments to really let your practice wash over you and create an imprint of energy for the rest of your day and maybe even the weekend. We'll bring our palms together, give them a nice rub. And we'll press the palms strongly, thumbs to your heart, coming back to your intention that you perhaps created at the beginning of class. Taking a long breath in. As long as you're not pregnant or in the first couple of days of your cycle, holding the breath, squeezing that root lock, sending the energy up to from the base of your spine to your crown, squeezing out any last stress. And exhale. Bow into your heart, honoring yourself for showing up and caring for yourself, and may this care for yourself carry out to your families, your work, your communities. Namaste, Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me. It's so great to be with some of you that I haven't seen in a while, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend and hope to see you soon. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care.